Hello and welcome to another episode of One Idiot Vibing with Beavers. The idiot is currently not feeling good, so he's having a nap, and I'm streaming solo this time. Uh, so we're gonna find out if I'm any good as an entertainer, like, on my own. Yay. So his suggestion for it was, because I was originally thinking I could just start a hard mode run through, but he was like, you should totally just play the Iron Teeth and see how they work. And I haven't actually played the Iron Teeth because it bothers me that you have to be the one, like, they breed through breeding pods and it's annoying. So, okay, I'm gonna learn. We'll see if anybody actually joins me in the stream here. I'm hoping for at least one person, but a lot of the people who do watch the stream are the other one's friends, so my counterpart. We haven't really decided if we're cool with using our names on stream yet and whatnot. I don't know. One of these days we'll decide. So obviously I could play one of the really easy maps, or like the beginner-friendly maps. I can't remember. I wonder which one I started with. I think I started with Plains. Oh, let's see, because he thinks, yeah. He said he couldn't find the map that we were playing, and I'm like, it's because you're looking at it from the wrong direction. Oh, man, the amount of change we've done to this. If you watch the streams regularly, holy crap, like, this is the map that we normally play. I do actually have two people in the chat, or at least viewing. Hi. The other one is currently not feeling good, if you don't know that. Yeah, that's the one we fucking started on. That is the one we started on. You're not getting, like, you couldn't tell because you were looking from, like, we look from over here. Like, this is north. So we're looking in from the west right now, so you're just not used to seeing it from this orientation. This is where we've got all the maple shit. This is our storage area. Industrial's to the right over here. This is the farming area with all of the wheat, which is, like, specifically right there. And then this is the one that we turned into more trees over here, and then, like, yeah, it looks so different. Hoi. Oh, no, I think I started on Canyon. Yeah, Canyon was the first one I ever played. I'm almost confident. No, I don't think it was. Damn it. I know what it is. Like, I look at it, and I can feel, like, it... Fuck, which one is it? Okay, but that's cool. What am I on? Hollows? Oh, I've never seen this before. Okay, I may well play Hollows. Meander was the first one I ever played. That's what it was. Terraces, Thousand Islands. Salad dressing. Cliffside. I do think I want to play. This one looks cool. I like Hollows. We're gonna play Hollows. Alright. So I'm playing on normal because easy would be too easy. There was a point where I just got so good at this game, I'm like, easy isn't fun anymore. Bless you. I can hear him from the other room. So, anybody who may be paying attention or watching later, the other idiot is in the chat. Well, I'm the other idiot, but that idiot's in the chat. Alright, immediate pause. Let's get this shit rolling. So where am I? I am in a little thing right here. Where does that even go? Okay, so it looks like that goes under somewhere. Water source down there. Okay. So I've got berries off to the left here. I'm trying to work out where I want to put the dam at the moment, which I'm thinking down there. So let's start out. This is going to be interesting because I'm not sure he's ever watched me just play this on my own, so it's going to be interesting to see if he hates this or what. Alright, this way, and then I am going to have to go that way for trees. Oop, wrong button. Alright. There it is. Which I think I am gonna do this in, like, little patches like music was suggesting. Which I'm not gonna do it exactly the way that music was suggesting, but... Oh, you know what I could be doing? I could be using the fucking layer tool. You know, that thing that we figured out how to use. So I think I'm just gonna leave every third row. I'm probably doing this wrong, but like, whatever. And then let me make sure that they can get all the way over here. Whoops. Oh well. Yep. Good, good. Then I've got a natural bridge over here, so whenever I need more, we'll have the ability to just run this way. Which actually... we built this city on rock and roll. I was gonna try and come up with a beaver pun. There was not a good beaver pun that I could come up with. Alright, and then purely for the purpose of keeping these damn berry bushes contained, I think I'm gonna do that. Which that'll just keep the berry bushes contained, and then I can let them grow out in this area, and it won't matter. Especially because these guys can reach. Which we usually only need one. Alright, let's head out, guys. Let's play this a little bit faster. So they're gonna go ahead and get that done. How many people do I have working at the district center? Let's up that for now. One of the next things that I need to worry about immediately... Sorry, I'm doing the setting up thing right now. So I'm, like, not the most attentive for the moment, but I will get there, don't worry about it. Let me see, so I've got one beaver that doesn't have a job, which I'm gonna need. Another one any fucking minute here. Alright. So, next things to worry about. I think this area might be better for it. That's interesting, the water converges and goes this way. Alright, so where do I want to put this? I'm trying to decide where I want my, like, actual farmland to be once we've got it going, you know? So I don't want to put it right in the way of that. I think I'm just going to put that temporarily here and then worry about it later. Oh my god. Bean. Bean with the fucking song lyrics. I had a friend. You know that song where it's the, like, I walk a lonely road, that thing? Right? And then, like, the most dramatic bit of it, the whole thing is, like, they go, I walk alone, I walk alone. I had a friend that thought it was I broke the road. And we only found out because we were all singing it. And they go, I broke the road, and we were all like, hang on, you fucking what? What the hell did you just say to me? Controversially, I think I'm gonna clear out this area and use it for farming because it's just pretty much perfect right there the way it is. Whenever you focus on that, we'll go ahead and raise the priority a little bit of this because that's gonna be a good food source. And I gotta find out what the hell you guys grow. Okay, so kohlrabi, which is interesting. Cassava. Soybean. Canola. Corn. So progressively taking more and more days. So I assume the start is kohlrabi. For every hour. I used to watch all kinds of videos on, like, misheard song lyrics because it was so fucking funny to me. Nice, nice. Interesting. Alright, 20 out of 25, waiting for it, and then that'll be... Well, let's start getting the infrastructure down. Yeah, so before I get that, I'm gonna need science. Before I get science, I'm gonna need... Let's go ahead and pause one of those. That'll get done when it gets done. Yep, that's a problem. Okay, cool. Pause everything. Raise priority. Storage level. I was hoping that would not happen quite so fast. Setting to water and then interacting with the chat. At least we're not hungry. You're thinking of Otaku Lyrics being... Otaku Lyrics is the funniest shit. Or, like, you may not have gotten it specifically from Otaku Lyrics, but Otaku Lyrics has that. Go fucking look it up. They're never not funny. Alright. Was that only the first day? Yeah, damn, that was day one. Alright. So here comes the part where we basically just wait. Oh, you know, thinking about it, it probably was kind of stupid to put that there, because I don't need the dam up here, I need the dam over there. So let's just go ahead and set that down there real quick. You guys focus on that one over the other one. There you go. And I wonder how much water I save here. So there's the waterfall. Alright, sure, whatever. Dawn of the second day. Am I gonna need the reproduction tubes that damn fast? Where even are they? Probably under housing. Yep. Breeding pod. Weird. Advanced breeding processes to produce adult beavers. Eager to work. Damn, okay. I hate that. I don't think I've ever hated anything as much as I hated that sentence. Whoop. Wrong button. I think I'm just gonna start with 5, I guess. There we go, we got water production up and running. Man, it looks different, too. Like, I noticed this, but... Alright. Damn, 10 inhabitants off the fucking bats. Is there a specific reason I'm putting housing across from the tubes? Okay. They require berries, if I'm right, right? Yeah, berries. Well? Everything's in a different spot. Alright, we've got kohlrabi going. Which that should be enough for now. Well, yeah, but couldn't you just pause the tubes if you don't want any more beavers? double the water production. That's fine. I fully understand that you don't have logs. That's all good. Don't worry about it. Alright. Well, I figure I should be upping the priority of this then, huh? Okay, so I've got 10 beavers that'll go into that first house and then I'll... Okay, fair enough. Go drink some fucking water, man. Should be a while before I have a drought, but I would really like to have the damn things done before that. Actually, you know what? Damn, I am stuck between a rock and a hard place here because I'm trying to just use... Let's see. Yeah, because they've damn near cut down all the useful trees now. Well, I guess I could let them cut that one. Alright, layer tool. Whee! Nope, there we go. Yep, and then they can cut all of that. Cool beans. Only no workers available, not a big surprise there. Go ahead and pause you. Perfect. Different color for the dams, even. See you later. Man, this map would be a bitch if you didn't know about the layer tools. Alright, so let's go ahead and up one of the water storages. Get that shit done, y'all. Okay, my chat got blown up, I guess. Hey, do I sound good, like audio quality? We'll see if that gets to him before he leaves. The question. Okay, you know what? Can you all work like an extra 4 hours until... Oh, cool, what? Okay, so doesn't have water, doesn't have berries. Cool, makes sense. Which is fine, I should be done with that in a minute. How fast do these replant themselves, I wonder? Alright, got some extra workers now, that's good. One extra worker. Man. Somebody is getting food, right? Yep. Somebody's there, somebody's there. Somebody in the farmhouse. Yeah, that's okay. So where am I missing a beaver? One of the... Oh, yeah. Duh. One of the lumberjack flags. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just go ahead and take one person out of there. That's fine. You go be a lumberjack. Thank you, Bean. Oy. Yeah, you know, if we're gonna be using the pods, I might need a second gatherer, huh? Ugh. Don't call it a breeding process, that's weird. Oh no, it's Casco, what the fuck? Ew, Casco, why? I don't know, something about it makes me uncomfy. There we go. Now hopefully everybody will be a little bit less fucking thirsty. Alright. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and massively up the priority of this because we have everything required for living at the moment. Like, required. We have water, we have food, in a couple of different ways. It'll be a little boring if we don't have trees over the winter, but like, sure, alright, you know. I just need to make sure that this gets done so our crops keep growing. Like, the berries will be fine through a drought. And then I'll drop the work hours back down. Man, that kind of freaks me out. And then these only require logs as well. Okay, now people are hungry and thirsty. That's less good. It's so odd to me that they tend to wake up hungry. Like, I don't wake up hungry. It takes me like 2-3 hours to be hungry, which is really annoying because usually by then I'm not, like, I can't do anything about it because I'm, like, in the middle of shit. And it only happens when you're not looking. Oh, that's good. We've got some kohlrabi happening. Alright, might be time to start my plan for storage up here, which will actually get us some more trees while we're at it, so... Yee. Cut trees. There we go. Ta-da. It's funny how much of this game is waiting. Like, when you're playing it, it really doesn't feel like you're waiting on a ton, but then when you're playing it for, like, the purposes of, oh yeah, I'm streaming this, it's like, haha, I swear guys, this game, it's exciting. You know? I guess I could get some, like, random specialty crops going. Eggplants. I'm looking at the drought resistance right now. Well, this is a pretty sick drought resistance, so... I assume they can just eat this. I really don't know how it works. Tastes like paper, crunches like driftwood. Interesting. Why are we eating that then? Hi. Oh. You probably just came... Did you come out of the breeding pod? He must have. Okay, bye. Freaking me out a little bit. Okay, and then nobody's at either of these. Does this guy have anything to do right now? A little bit. Yeah, I don't think we need, like, wood storage or anything yet, so I'm not worrying about it. I think I'd rather they get the science done first out of the two of them, but I want them to get the dam done before anything else. Okay, now he is indeed sitting around on his ass, which is fine. Honestly, I think you'd rather... I would rather you work in the closer one. Where did you go? Oh, yeah, we don't need 2 of you either. Just pausing things progressively until it gets somewhere. Perfect. So that'll be a lot more wood and a little bit closer. Well, actually not closer to where they need it. Ah, whatever. Oak, good. Man, are these always 20? I'm so used to playing the other world now, I'm like, oh shit. Hang on. So much chat. Yeah. Yeah, on both points being it is. This is why I like farming sims, honestly, is because I have really bad anxiety. So it's extremely calming to play something that's meant to be calming. And then, yeah, oh my god. I couldn't place what the hell the beavers sounded like. They do sound like the little Wii mode audio clips. Oh, that was such a little... Come here. Damn it. Do you speak a different dialect? I need to know. Nope. They sound the same. We are very close to this. I wonder how far these reach. So these do reach this entire thing here. So if I can just put in the thing that plants right here and it reaches the whole thing, then I've got this entire section just for wood, which is perfect. And then I'm pretty sure once we complete this one, this next one doesn't matter quite as much. And then these are... I want to set these all to secondary priority. Perfect. And then let me watch for a second. Yeah, that is definitely filling up. Perfect. So then I'm going to raise the priority of these. Which now they're progressively working on that. They've got that thing growing. And they can reach... I think even if I got rid of that path, I'm going to check it. Yeah, they can still reach that, so I don't even need the path up to it. Which means I can plant something else over here. Let's see. Do we just eat these? Okay. Fermentation. Cool. Cool. What? Oil press. Hydroponic garden, food factory, coffee brewery. Or, you know, the other unlocked thing. Okay. What does this take? Just logs? Oh, this is thin as fuck. Yeah, that could just be a little corner building right there. Man, how many days does this thing take? Is anyone else kind of freaked out by the breeding pods? I don't know how to feel about these. Yeah. Let's just get that done real quick. Because I'd prefer to be able to put down the damn tree planty guy. Yeah, that's gotta be it. I read a lot of dystopian shit. That has to be it with the breeding pods. Oh, that takes so few. Just get that thing done. Fuck. You know, that feels like some, like... Yeah. I don't know how to explain exactly the way it feels, just with, like, yeah. Yes. It feels like it would happen in, like, the Divergent series or, like, late stage Hunger Games world if nothing had happened to, like, prevent everything else from happening. I feel like we probably don't need two people in both of these. But yeah, no, I'm like, it feels like... Yeah. Like, if late stage Hunger Games society could have done it, they would have been like, yeah, whatever, let's just breed workers in test tubes and... Especially with the fucking... this one where they pop up as full-grown workers, that feels like something that, like, dystopian societies would do. Like, yep, here's our slave race. They do everything for the elite people. And then the whole story's about those breaking out. I read a book like that once. They had, like, they were clones, but they weren't quite clones. Like, they didn't turn out in the way that we think of clones, where it's, like, an exact replica of this person. They turned out in, like, they would be similar to the person, definitely, but they wouldn't be exactly like the person, and a lot of famous people would, like, donate biological tissue so they could make clones, and the clones were all, like, different colors. Like, purple ones were supposed to be real smart, I remember. God, that was such a weird series. I wish I could remember what that was, because I would love to reread that. Huh. These do not look the same. Other buildings can be built on top of it. And I put logs in it. Damn, fuck yeah. Yeah, nobody else has ever fucking read it, and no matter how many times I Google it, whatever I type in, it doesn't, like, none of it makes any goddamn sense. Nobody has any idea what the fuck I'm talking about anytime I bring up those books, and I'm like, the only way I think I could track it down is by figuring out, like, I would have to find my 7th grade English teacher, because it was one of the, like, she did funner, like, more fun books, you know? Yeah, the government bans the third children and then it follows the kid and he's got like the radio. I can't remember what the fuck that one is either. I read that one when I was in like 2nd or 3rd grade and I loved it and I can't remember it anymore. Which is interesting because that's actually happened before. Like in reality, the government's banned having third children. Like I don't think they're gonna straight up murder the kid, but... Either that or that's, like, propaganda bullshit that I heard from somewhere and it's not true. Which it well could be. Yeah, I feel like that one would be easy to Google. No, we've officially got everything I'm worried about done, which is good. Yeah, I heard about it happening in China. Or at least they've thrown around the idea for, like, the legislation to be like, yeah, you can only have 2 kids. But I remember hearing about it happening. I don't know how true it is, but I remember hearing about it. Could be like one of those Mandela effect things where I think I've heard about it, but I haven't really heard about it. Alright, we're making science now. How much do I need for this? Oh, only 30. Cool. Let's get you going. And then how many planks do I need? I need 7. Which means I should go ahead and make a small pile. No. First of all, this isn't pathed. I don't know what the storage is on this thing. I'd like to get this thing done before the end of the year, when we get into a drought, because then we have to sit around and wait for the damn tree farm. And then how efficient are you? 1 science every hour. I think that's less efficient than with the other ones. Yeah, Shadow Children, that was right. Thank you, Bean. For the record, the only reason I'm not, like, actively Googling right now is because I'm, like, on stream. Otherwise, I would. If I'm the only one streaming, though, I'm like, I feel like I can't not, you know? Alright, we don't seem to need both of these. Which I'm not worried about having two people in there. Like, during the end of reading it, crying, or during the end of the book? Because I don't remember how the fuck that ends. I just remember that there's, like... there was another kid right across the way. A girl. Sorry if I'm spoiling things for anybody else. Honestly, this is probably written for, like, small children, so... Yeah, let's get through the last couple of hours of night. Which, for the record, the reason why... Oh, yeah. Oh. Fuck, I don't remember how anymore. I don't know, you decide if we should be spoiling things or not. Hey, these are happening. We do not have a lot of berries, though. Okay, this is gonna be fun. Yeah, because I'm 24 and I remember reading it when I was in, like, 2nd grade, maybe, so, like, 7 or 8 years old, I think that would have been. Like, for me. It was a good book. I remember really enjoying it. Like, that was my first introduction to the concept of a dystopia. Which is interesting, because then I talk to people sometimes, and I'm like, like him, the one that streams with me, he used to not understand what a dystopia was. Like, I asked him one time, like, do you know what a dystopia is? And he was like, I forget what he said, but it wasn't, like, the explanation of, like, utopia gone wrong. He was like, yeah, it's, like, a place where it all feels wrong, you know? And I was like, I mean, kinda? You know? So, like, it's interesting for me to have been like, I've seen this shit since I was a kid, you know? Like, this has always been the thing. You just obtain when you obtain them. Yeah, no, like, a dystopia has always made sense to me, but then, like, to other people, they're like, what's a dystopia? And I'm like, what's a dystopia? Okay, hang on, I don't want to plant this on the other side. No blanks yet. This is a 4 out of 13. Let's get this done as fast as we can. God, is the layer tool ever helpful? I want to get this done faster. That way we can stop eating the berries. I keep seeing things move out of the corner of my eye, and it's just because there's, like, a delay in what the stream is seeing and what I'm doing. Alright, we've only got a couple more trees over here. One more. Boop. Almost done over here. Okay, so this guy can just barely reach over here is what's happening. So we'll go ahead and pause this for now. Hopefully somebody took up residence over here. Perfect. Segawa. Alright, and at some point here I'll have some adult beavers. How long until the fermenter? Still 25 logs. Am I waiting on something that I forgot about? 4 out of 7. Oh, because there's nobody fucking in here. With the broken teeth already. Okay, hang on. There's somewhere good to just shove this in. All the way up. Alright, here comes the drought. Which luckily I'm actually prepared for. How is Helldivers not that bad? Oh my god. 4chan though, fuck. 4chan's like Psychosis Town. You know, let's go ahead and close these things, or pause them real quick. So we can get some logs going. Segawa, you got shit coming in, or what? Okay, running out of logs. Which means time to move to a new tree cutting area. Dude, what? You literally just have to fucking hit it with a hammer. No biggie. Okay, you're both out of things to do, so you're both getting to the worker force. Take one of you and put you there. This could grow out a little bit. Chan is such a weird fucking place from everything I've ever heard of. Like, did the whole of 4chan get taken down? I hope not. Kinda sounded like fun weird in a weird way. It's a side of the internet I haven't been on. My parents forbid me from having... I had extremely strict parents. Damn, they killed the whole site. Fuck. Like, honestly, from everything I've heard, I do see why, but, like, damn. I'm sure some forum got too fucked up eventually, and somebody decided it was a bad idea to still have it. Oh my god, that fits so perfect. Wait, no, I meant to put it down. Wrong button. Haha. Then the question becomes, can I make a good staircase here? No, it would be underpaths. My bad. So we need 100 signs for those, 70 for fucking stairs. Jesus. Again, I forget how expensive all of this shit is at the beginning of the game. Alright, let's put that to, like, not the lowest priority, but a lower priority. I'm not running out of beavers, am I? I hope not. No, I'm making plenty. Alright, let's go ahead and set this one to... yeah, we'll do berries here. And then... where's the kohlrabi? Hello? See, now I'm like, I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Rations, Jesus. Am I stupid? What the fuck? It must not store in one of these. Does it store in piles? No. Can't store in water tank. What the fuck? Dude, am I so fucking stupid right now? Small industrial pile. Tell me I didn't just build hella piles. No, I didn't. That's a warehouse. What the fuck is wrong with me? There it is. Yeah, kohlrabi. Berries, kohlrabi. I've leaned over to look very closely because I have really bad eyesight. Put the cassavas there. That's one of the most exciting parts about him getting a new job, though, is I'll probably be able to get some new glasses. Finally. I need power. Ugh. Okay, you stay over there. Fuck, man. So these guys just live off of the fucking... kohlrabi? Dude, I damn near need fucking binoculars at this point. No, my eyesight's so fucking bad, if I take off my glasses and I look through binoculars, it's blurry. Which, I don't know if that's normal or what, but, like, it doesn't feel normal. Where do we reach to? I'll have him plant those there, so that'll help. Alright. There goes the water. We'll have to pause too. Alright, let's get a lot of building done this winter. Hopefully this will be enough water. Yeah, it's a 2-day drought, it should be. Oh, this even looks different. Look at the house. Everything looks different. Interesting. Ooh, what's up with you? Go get water then, what? Eventually I'll have water dotted around again. Seems like these guys eventually get up to robots as well. Where do we even get the... yeah, it's in here. Bot parts. Yeah, same thing. Number cruncher. Complicated machine that solves calculations without beavers operating it. That'd be nice. Who beeped? Hello. Hi. You coming to bother me? You can come bother me. I really hope y'all can hear him answering me. Come on if you want. You jumping up or what? Alright, we're about to have all the way another house. I guess we could unpause this. I'm also gonna make this one lower priority just because for now I'd rather they work on other shit. Do we not have anybody in this? What's happening? Shouldn't he have done something over here by now? It's so cute, both of them talk, but like in completely different ways. Oh, we've changed. Okay. The other cat is now with me, but she's being quiet because she knows I'm not gonna probably pet her right now. Okay, let's see what's up with you. Why are we not planting? Because we're still working over here. Yeah, okay, fair. Understandable. I do kind of like the following them around a little bit. I feel like they plant faster in the other one. The folktales, I feel like, plant faster than the Iron Teeth. At least we finally got production of everything kind of up and running. Alright, well, now that we know everything's working, let's go have a tour of the map. So, places that I could potentially get to. I'm gonna have to eventually work toward getting up, so this area will also be green. Are there any bad water sources that drain into it, though? So that'll go that way. Yeah, that'll probably come out right there. Into here. Damn, this is complicated. It looks so cool, though. Another bad water source up there, which looks like it'll come this way and down probably that way into this one. And then the other side will go here, here, blocked there. So it'll go down through here. And go around there. It does not come out at the bottom. And then join up, yeah. Joins up with the other side, so this is just one big loop of bad water. Which is fine. Are these the water source? No. Where is the water source, actually? That's a good question. It must be this way. And then, yeah, that's a little overhang. Is that? Where am I? Yeah, it's an overhang. Well, I guess I could find out. Yeah, there it is. Oh, there's two of them here. So those will both come this way. These guys are doing fine over there. Always good to know where the hell your water sources come from. And this will be slowly filling up and that'll do its thing. And how long have we been going now? About an hour? He left it up to me whether I want to stream for an hour or more than an hour. So I said I'd see where we were at an hour. So if everybody's bored, I'll shut up and go away. If not, I'm happy to hang out a while longer. I really do goes there. So this looks like it's going to be a problem because it looks like it's going to just drain into right fucking there. But that's also not currently an issue for us because of this blockage. So handy dandy blockage. And then the water goes to the right this way. I'm right about that draining out there. Oh, yeah. Layer tool. Okay, so let's see this. So if I wanted to prevent this, if I block it 1 block here, it won't go, it'll just overflow it, but if I block it 2 blocks here, it'll just go that way. If I have it go this way, where does it end up? If I clear that blockage there, I think, nope. So that's the blockage. I'm trying to figure out a nice way to get the bad water off the map, which I guess this one's kind of the least of our concerns. Like, yeah, it's closest, but it's not really doing anything. Whereas going this way could make all of this area nice. Better. Alright, let's see, full up. If I could get it up here, it would flood this area and then come down over here, which is not ideal, but better than the current situation. And then eventually I'll just blow it off the back of the map with the tunnels or something. It's also going to the left there. Which that doesn't matter, I don't think I'm going that way first. I would take over this section first. I'm treating this like a game of capturing things. Oh, I would need levees. Damn. Oh, I was hoping to set that up in advance. Guess not. Oh no, it's not a matter of whether or not I'm up for it. Like, I'm always fucking here to sit around and play a video game. It's more of a, am I annoying people? To me, anyway. But you know, so, if you're vibing, I'm vibing. Okay, so those two are not occupied, which is fine. Let's get this guy to just get those two. Won't need this anymore. Whoop, that's shift. Enter. Alrighty. Where are you? Are you up there? For some context, visually, to what the hell is going on. This does feel neat playing in this version. I like this. Let's see. So yeah, cliffs. But I do think it would be nice to claim this top area pretty soon here. Which we're not going to go up that way because we've got our berry bushes, so we'll have to go up this way. See what the hell stairs cost again. 70. I've got that right now, and I am going to need them. So let's go ahead and staircase, staircase, staircase. Perfect. Path over. How does he do that thing with the... And that can go away now. We've got that happening. Okay, so we should be producing like 5 beavers. I really don't know how long this takes. It doesn't say, does it? Am I stupid? Oh well. Yep, we've damn near got 20 beavers already, so fuck. Okay, so let's just... How much science, I wonder? 400... Only 16 inhabitants. Fair enough. go there and there. And what I'd like to do is leave this space open. So we'll go ahead. Because I want to be able to put the staircase like we normally do and make a whole thing spiraling all the way up. And then we're using the log storage. Alright. Filling up here. Except for kohlrabi. Shall we go see if we can see the beavers? Why are they like standing up? Ew. What? Okay, where am I now? Ew. Gross. They look weird and I don't like it. Oh, good. We've got all of that done, so I'm gonna go ahead and take out the planting space underneath it. Got the teeth wheel up and going, so nobody should be doing anything with that. Right? Like, of course they made the model that wouldn't matter because it's in a fucking test tube. So fucking detailed. It makes me wonder if, like, if I went into one of these boxes, are there, like, actually something in here? And... nope. Oh, the roof's blue. I like the way that looks. That's pretty. Man, you think if they detail that, I think they're just trying to freak people out. I don't know if we're talking about the same thing to imagine, but, like, I'm imagining what it would look like in that pod, and I hate everything about it. Nope, I'm good. Thanks. Fuck that. I'm out. No thank you. I'm all good. Zero desire. Let's look at the pretty berry bushes. 12 days. How long does it take for berries? Also 12 days. Great. Oh, at least that's doing its thing. So, I guess we plant more kohlrabi. Oh yeah, that would be under plant. Make sure, yeah, they can both reach all the way to this edge here. Nope, still the wrong button. There we go. Alright, whenever some of these beavers grow up, I'll have some more fucking job openings. Kekum and Zala. I like the names in this. Ayagi, Illa, Equinus, Evo. Pause so you leave before I just delete the thing. Much too close. No good. No bueno. Dislike. Vunocud. That's just an interesting name. Who names these? Yeah, who names these? Because, like, these aren't, like, born to parents. They're come out of test tubes. Like, does the city council decide your name? Where is he? There you are. What do we do to him? What do we do to him? Best viewers on Streambo. Alright, how? I'm trying to think of how we could. I have an idea. I'm thinking if we just make his route to work really weirdly circuitous, whatever. If we make his route to work really fucking weird and like he has to go in hella directions, you know? Which for now, because we need him to actually do his fucking job, it's gonna stay connected because we do need the water, but... Yeah, exactly. What I'm thinking is if we just take dams, right? And we build another dam here. When he runs across to go to work in the morning, because I'm gonna replace this shit, you know? When he runs across to go to work in the morning, if I just delete the dams on either side, he'll be trapped. And then we can dispose of him. They're going. Top priority. I'll go ahead and run the path now. Oh shit, he works in the other one. I didn't think of that. Fuck. Okay. Hang on. So if I just pause both of these. Yes! Oh my god, that worked so perfectly. It's like he wants to die. Holy shit. Hang on, are we helping with suicide? That's not good. Alright, so we've got 47 wood right now, so we can complete 2 of these. By the end of the day, we should have more. Don't think about it, okay. We won't think about it. The chat is a remarkably bad influence on me. Alright. 2 done, 2 to go. We're holding steady at like 47 logs. Ooh, I would love it if they could get this shit done before the end of the night tonight. Come on, it's so close. Is this one? Nope. Come on! Peer pressure, indeed. Now I'm in one of those weird, like, have you ever been in a weird mood where you're like, yep, I'm quiet now? And, like, it's not about anything bad, you're just being quiet because you're being quiet. But then everybody's always like, oh no, something's wrong. Because obviously something's wrong if somebody's being quiet. Yeah. I'm not always zoning out. Sometimes I am definitely fucking zoning out, but other times I'm not zoning out, I'm just vibing, I guess. Like, a lot of the time I don't really need to be in a conversation to be, like, good with whatever's going on, you know? Start planning over here. Staircase up to this level. Okay, hang on. So if I put the staircase there. Oh, because it's supposed to go in the middle. That's my problem. No, yep, that's a problem. Okay, so I don't need. Well, no, I am gonna need that one. Okay, so we'll just. Sure. Or you know what? I guess I could always just do it this way. So it actually might be less overall. Oh, well, I did need that one. My bad. I'm thinking I probably don't need these. No, not that. I need this. Probably just take it around that way. And then if I just destroy these... Whoop, not that. Okay, but how do they get on? Oh man, I'm having issues today. Okay. Put it back. And then when they reach this top level over here, they're gonna have to go the other way, so I'll worry about that when I fucking get to it. Oh, it's done. Fuck yeah. Alright. We're nearly there. Ha! We got him. Chat, we got him. And we'll just put the pads back to normal real quick. What the fuck? Did you see that? You should have been stuck. He fucking... I had him stuck on this platform, right? Like, he was partway through crossing, I paused the game all the way, trapped him right there. Yeah, he escaped certain fucking death. I deleted both of these, and then he managed to walk over it and, like, he somehow got out. He somehow got out. What the fuck? Oh my god. Dude, that's a little too close. Everything's happening. What the fuck? You're right, he's too powerful. What do we do? What the fuck? Dude, I'm so concerned you have no idea. Wait, he's not even working there anymore. Did he die? He died. Okay. Well, at least we don't have to worry about him anymore, I guess. What a last day to be alive, though. Fuck, man. Ah, sick, I'm out of blueberries now. Oh, never mind, I have a lot of jobless beavers. Do I still have zip lines? Oh yeah, I have 2 ways. Okay. Even in death, he haunts us still. We will never know how the fuck he did that. Forevermore, it will haunt us. How did Equinus escape certain doom? I am genuinely confused. How the fuck did he... At, like, actual explanations, it has to have just been, like, the way that he walked over it, I guess? Like, I must not have deleted it fast enough or something. shit, there's a way to make bad water come out over here. I think you gotta be real careful with this map. It seems like the devs are trying to trick us on this one sometimes. Yeah, it's gotta have been like, the game registered the dams as still present, even though they weren't. Ah, shit, how are we out of food? Like, I understand being out of the berries. That I was kind of expecting. But somehow we're out of the rest of the food. Do you watch The Real Engineer? Alright. Guess I could go ahead and do that. Productivity will just rise. And we're really low on water. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. He's got extra keybinds because he's got little mouse buttons and it freaks me out. Yeah, it has been a minute since I've watched that video, but I also know exactly what fucking video you're talking about. Oh, that is bad timing to be out of water. Shit. Oh boy. See, this is why I was like, I'm not gonna like the fucking bean pods. Not bean pods. Breeding pods. Oh, freaky man, I'm pausing breeding pods. What does that even mean? Sorry, we're in crisis mode now. Fuck. Oh, great, I'm happy we've got that done. I could go ahead and pause. Yeah, this is really bad timing to be out of fucking water. How much do the mediums? I don't even have gears yet. We'll just go ahead and... Okay, I feel like there's gotta be a level where you're like stably replacing the amount of beavers you have, but not creating more, you know? Even the cassava storage isn't really full. And predictably we're running out of water. Okay. Your work hours are now much longer. I guess we could just go under the whole map and put, like, the tunnel explosives all over the bottom, and then just blow everything up. It should demolish literally everything. Is there any way that I can tell these guys not to eat the fucking blueberries? You know? Like, maybe the thing necessary for y'all to create children shouldn't be eaten, as though it doesn't matter. Just a thought. Like, what do you mean surprise? Like, have them set it up at the bottom and, like, don't tell anybody it's happening until we're already doing it? Or, like... Because I feel like they're gonna know, because we talked about it here. Granted, we might also gain, like, randomly several thousand subscribers in between this video and the end. Which would be kind of nuts. That'd be really cool. I would feel very good about myself. How am I supposed to not tell him, like, not tell the other person? My counterpart? How am I supposed to keep it from him? I've got good range on this. How am I supposed to keep him from finding out? Prayer. Prayer. Is that how y'all would say that? Prerahar? That many R's in a word is intimidating, on principle alone. Alright, this is getting sketchy with the water, for sure. I wish I could somehow, like, I've played games before with, like, resource management where you could put them essentially on, like, emergency shift and have these guys always stay in here. Like, make them work multiple days in a row, like, just around the clock. Which would be extremely helpful when I'm running out of water like this. Am I running out of water because it's all going into the fucking tanks, I swear to God? I mean, I shouldn't be. Why are these not producing? Productivity 57, 61, 64, 24. What's up with you? Yeah, maybe I need to start working on, like, hauler's post and shit for distribution. Is what I'm starting to think. I don't know how 4 of these aren't keeping up with the demand for water, though. What? Like, I've got 4 water pumps. And it's not keeping up with it? And of course my food isn't fucking keeping up. Please tell me there's people in this. I don't know what's going wrong. Like, genuinely, I don't know why this got weird all, but, like, I understand that the drought was bad, but, like, at least we've got berries again, so hopefully nobody will be fucking hungry. But I don't understand why everyone's so fucking thirsty. Maybe I just need to start the hauler's post now. I mean, I probably could. Hauling post, I could just plunk it right there. The question will be getting workers for it, but I guess right now, like, even 2 would be helpful. I'm gonna set up for the concept. Okay, well, I'm out of trees. I'm not. Just don't seem to reproduce very quickly, which is inconvenient. Well, you can definitely stop doing whatever you're doing. Huh. Alright, we're starting to get out of the crisis now. I don't know why that got as bad as it did all of a sudden. That sucks. You know what, actually I'm thinking the full 5 might be a little too many. Like, I want to increase the amount of people that I have, but not by, or beavers that I have, but not by that much, I don't think. Wood's gonna be the next major issue, which is gonna be fine once we get these growing. 90%, so 90% of 30, that would be 9 out of 10, 1 out of 10, probably 3 days. Some fast fucking math there. Which one did he plant first? Oh well, doesn't really matter that much. Alright, and then I do want a mangrove. Drought resistant 6 days, plant must be partially submerged. Can I just, fuck. Well, mangrove does something. Coffee. Alright. So I'm gonna start with, just a little bit more of this here and there, you know? So that way we can get the wood production up and running. We finally got the fucking water doing what it should be doing. But no, Bean, you haven't answered how the fuck I'm meant to keep this a secret. I gotta be quieter about this. He just inhaled real loudly from the other room. Like, I know how I'd do the rest of it, you know? The, like, actually, because it would just be, like, have them, I guess I could have it as, like, hey, Solix. But I guess I could have it as, like, a lowest priority thing. Like, go in when the game's paused, set it all up on the bottom row, make sure that they can get down there. You know? And, like, have it as, like, lowest priority so we won't notice it's happening. Wish we had some more damn logs. Well, I mean, I guess we've got hella access to logs up here too, so might as well. Oh good, and we're finally starting to get wood in down here. So I'm gonna wait on that, but eventually I'm just gonna go ahead and set that to delete everything. Alright, now that I've got the wood coming in over there, because that's gonna be so much wood, I'm gonna start marking up this area. He can reach all the way? He can. Not what I meant to do, but okay. I guess some more grew in. I see the error with what I think I'm doing here. Okay, cool. Makes sense. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Ow, fuck. I did something to my shoulder. I really don't know what. It just hurts. Like, it's like, okay. You know, like, you have, like, your knee or something needs to pop, and, like, you could do the thing where you just, like, move your arm or leg really fast, and it'll pop the joint. But, like, it hurts kind of until you do that. My shoulder feels like that. Drought approaching again. Hopefully this time we've got enough fucking water. Why do I feel like we are not cutting things down very quickly here? Because it's not fucking marked, I'm stupid. Man, they jumped to it. They were like, yes, we've been waiting. Oh, cool. And then I marked all the red area anyway. Except for over here, where I should start marking now. Rip that baby tree, I guess. Alright. Now we should actually have some fucking wood. Okay, let me see this one. Solid. Again, solid. Fuck yes. Oh, that's gonna make wood storage so much fucking easier. I could make things so much more compact with these beavers. Oh. Yeah, I guess you could go down to less hours. I like to watch the water fill up when they've done this, you know? Listen, man, I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. If I do stretches, it's like a 50-50 shot. It'll either make it better, or it'll make it, like, way worse. Yeah. And the rest of it fills up downriver. Oh, we got a little bit of a wave happening. Oops. Okay. Oop, not pause. Supposedly the water physics are a little bit better in slow, so we'll play it in slower speed for a minute and see if it helps. Which I'm not currently seeing. I'm seeing a little bit of wave down there, but nothing like what it was a minute ago. Yeah, it's still happening. It's still coming out there, so it's just having a wave for some reason. Oh, here we go with the dreaded fucking wave. I need to start working on bad tide prep early. Because how am I going to get it out of this area? The only way I could think of would be using the tunnel explosives. And probably, as always, sluices. So, that would be under landscaping. These take... Oh, hey, that is going to be a lot of science. I don't really have a good short-term solution. Unless I build something obnoxious. Which I could. Okay, if I had a bad tide, where would I want it to go? Yeah, this is gonna suck when I get a bad tide. Because the best I really have to work with right now are the triple floodgates, which means I can move it 3 blocks up, but that means I need it to go somewhere once it's 3 blocks above the riverbed. So that is 3 blocks up, which means from here, the next row up, 3 blocks up would be... God fucking damn it, just go where I want you to be. So here, 3 blocks up. Okay, so that'll be the same thing, which means it wouldn't quite make it that way. Yeah, this is real bad. Yeah, whenever I get a bad tide, I'm real fucked, because I need to be able to make it go back that way. Uh-oh. That's not good. Well, Yeah, I guess it's one of those things I'm gonna have to just figure out on my own. Like, eventually. Because I really need to be able to control this. Like, obviously I've got the irrigation barrier. Happy sluices still exist? Because that's gonna be a fucking minute. Before I ever get that, I'm gonna have to get Explosives Factory, which is only 400 science, but then I'm gonna have to get Deep Bad Water Pump, Fluid Dump. Is there not just one normal ass bad water pump? Cool. That's fun. Alright, so then I have to build a deep bad water pump, which I could actually afford right now. But that means I have to get somewhere with bad water. Which I guess this river might be the easiest to get to. Or I could go to the right here and get it from over this way. Yeah, my first bad tide in this world is gonna be real bad. The only thing I can do is just be ready. Like, have as much food and everything as possible. The little tiny teeth are so cute. Aw. Yeah, this really is quite the fucking predicament. I'm like, sorry, the reason I'm quieter now is because I'm like actually fucking thinking about like, how am I gonna do this when I get the bad tide? Because I know how I want to do it. But how I want to do it is not gonna fucking work. We'll all zone out together. It's the point of the stream, we're all just zoning out. All together. At the same time. Existing in a state of zoned. I guess I might as well just start setting things up for other shit while I'm thinking about it. So once I do that... Nope. Don't need to be too high. Yeah, so once I do that, that'll flow out that way. Going this way is not fucking ideal, but it'll work. How is that still green? What? Sorry, there's fucking what underground? Are you yelling at me to watch the video? Because I keep meaning to watch the video, I just don't have time. But once he starts his job, I'll have all the time in the fucking world to watch it. Or do you have more lore to drop? Because I'm game for that. Are we talking about the fucking rando city over here? Why is this here? There's no way to get to it. What the fuck? There doesn't seem to be, like, any other thing like that just randomly around in the fucking map, either. I swear, man, they only, like, the devs only put the fucking, like, berry bush and shit on there because they were like, yeah, somebody's gonna be, like, scrolling around and wonder, why the fuck is this one spot watered? Well, so far so better than I kind of expected. Gonna have to get the damn explosives factory bad water rig. How much is this even gonna cost me? $250, $650, obviously $2,000. At least I don't have to unlock different storage stuff. Then I'm gonna want better power than the water mill at some point. Large water wheel. How big is the big? Oh, that is a large water wheel, jeez. Can I even fit that anywhere? No. Is there such a thing as, like, water bionicles? Because I think the whole thing's in water. Yeah. There must be water bionicles in the flooded city over there. Creeps from the deep. Alright, I'll go listen to it later. I think we've got a wave happening, so I'm hoping it's not. Or I guess maybe we just speed it up and let it work itself out. Ah, why does it keep fucking doing this? And slow down. The second one wasn't as bad, though. Just try normal speed. Honestly, I'm just kind of killing the last 5 minutes anyway. There isn't really anything super enriching to be doing. Although I guess I could start, yeah. Wait, wrong one. Because eventually I gotta figure out how to get up here, and then over here, and then off in that direction, so I might as well start planning that. Let's see. Huh. Yeah, I made this kind of inconvenient for myself, didn't I? Oop, that's not what I want. Don't do that. Okay, so I won't need that many. Oop. Then if I just unmark all of these for planting? Go ahead and mark a little more while I'm at it. And if I have levees, then I can take the path over this way, across here. And then so long as everybody keeps their wits about them. Oh. Well, good to know. Alright, let's see. I am fully and completely aware that I am not doing this in the most efficient way. I don't care. I'm mostly just planning for later anyway. And if I just shove in a path here. Staircase there. Guess I'm gonna have to put in another set of levees, but I'm honestly not that freaked out about it. Pathway. Now I can build that. Alright. In order to get the bad water pump, which would be underwater, need 250 psi. I don't have quite 250, which is fine. Seals a bad water source can be open or closed at will. When open, maintains bad water flow during droughts. Interesting. So we can't put anything over it. Also interesting. Like, I mean, we can, but we can't. How big is this thing? Okay. So if I just take... Because I'm thinking it would be nice to, well... I guess this area would be, like, the best right here. So if I wanted to create more efficiency, I could do that. How deep would this thing go? Like, as deep as it needed to be, or what? Oh well. That's better. So then, we'll build a way up. I forget which side it's on, hang on. It's on the right side. That's a staircase. I want a path. No. Ah. Figure if I've only got a couple of minutes left in the video, I might as well just set up ahead of time. Bad water, supply, supply. Man, it looks so different over here than it does over in this area. It's jarring, in a nice way. Well, anyway. It's been 2 hours. And I'm apparently out of ideas that won't take like another 2 hours at least, so... I'll go ahead and sign off. Thank you, Bean, for hanging out with me. And our guess seems to be that Jay is the other viewer, so thank you for hanging out with me. It was fun. I hope everybody else had fun. always like this game. Well, anyway. Good night. Good to see you all. See you all later. Bye.